During this pandemic, I have had much time on my hands, watched all kinds of movies. And then one day, while I was watching something particularly interesting and I got really involved, I thought, well, isn't life like a movie too? So let's talk about that today. You know, we buy tickets to see a movie, we walk into the theater, get a snack, settle in. I may have heard that it's a good movie, but I don't know what it's about yet. So the screen opens and I am captured. I'm paying attention to what's going on and all the sounds and the characters that they just captivate me. Now comes the sad part. And I'm crying. It moves me and I'm heartbroken. But I've invested in it. And I want to see what happens next. There's a part where I find that I'm smiling, I'm even laughing a little. And it's the end of the movie. Doesn't it happen to you? You smile because it ends positively and the characters have made it all right. It's been a journey to another world for a few hours, but one you willingly wanted to go on. Sometimes the ups and downs, the hardships, the dreaded suspense, they have you locked in. But that's what you came for. And it ends with the feeling that it was worth it. All of it. You smile, and that's the end. Do you walk out of a movie when you start crying? No. You sit there, accepting what is happening, feeling it, and you keep watching. You keep moving forward. The reel keeps rolling. Things don't go as planned, but then you didn't know the script, did you? As you reflect later, the sad parts become your favorite parts because they show you just how powerful the better parts were. You know, we've all encountered our fair share of plot twists, the unpredictable struggles, the falls, and the victories. And so in life, it's our mistakes that often lead us to a better appreciation for what's right about our lives. And so let's look at it this way. Life too is like a movie. You're alive with an adventure ahead of you. There's no turning back, really. You don't know what's going to happen in your life, but that doesn't mean you don't live it to the fullest. You know, that's what we all love about the movies. Movies allow us to forget our minds and let the inner child play for a while. We all want the movie magic, the romance, the comic relief, the adventure to carry over into our everyday lives even. We can, but for that, we have to be willing to shift our mindset and play a little. We have to remember to not let the uncertainty of what is to come to keep us from opening our eyes to what is already in front of us. Just like when we were moved by both the happy and the sad parts, be moved by your life too, just like that. Because the truth is that we are the script writers, the directors, the casting directors, the audience, the producers, of course, and the main actors, or even a bit player in our own movies. It's our movie, this life. And another hard truth sometimes is that if you don't like the script that life has handed you, You can write your own. You can. You can make it a comedy, a thriller, or a mystery, or get your thrills from horror at times too. It's your production. Do it your way. There's a choice there. Make your movie the way you'd like it to be. Cheers, and see you next time.
That was this week's episode for the Cellular Alchemist podcast with spiritual psychologist Ritu Malhotra. Don't forget to follow the podcast and join us next week for yet another episode. Thank you for listening.